There's only 21 million Bitcoin. There's only ever going to be 21 million Bitcoin.
Really? You can't keep mining?
You can't keep making new Bitcoin.
Okay.
They can keep mining it until it's completely done. And right now there's like 18 plus million that's been mined. There's only 3 more million left.
How do they know there's only 21 million Bitcoin?
Because that's what's built into the code.
It's
you
in the
can
rule.
you can read the code. You know exactly what's going to happen. Every 10 minutes, a new block of Bitcoin is mined.
The manifesto
and now,
is public, but the blockchain is cryptographically sealed.
Transparent. You can see it, and everybody has a copy of the ledger. And so if I see this address has a Bitcoin and a half in it, and then you're trying to send me 2 Bitcoin and you only have a Bitcoin and a half, you can't do that. Or you can't send me that 1 Bitcoin and try to send another Bitcoin to him because you only have a Bitcoin and a half. So the network is self-policing. And it says, nope, they don't have that. We can see the record of every transaction since the beginning of time. This address does not have that money. What happened was Bitcoin solved the double spend problem. Like if I can send you an MP3, I can send him that same MP3. It just duplicates it. You cannot do that with digital currency. That money double spend problem was solved. And the fact that there's only 21 million, it means it's deflationary. With $1, they fucking print them and print them and print them. They turn on the printer goes burr, and they just turn it on and turn it on. There's more money in existence now than ever in the history of mankind.
Right.
There's Bitcoin is only going to be 21, so the price is going to keep going up.
There's a limited scarcity that boils down to scarcity. I mean, you know that next year the United States government will print another whatever billions they need to fund the deficits, to fund the trillions. Yeah, exactly.
And they're still going to raise taxes. If they can just print money out of thin air, why would they want to be assholes and raise taxes?
Yeah. So eventually,
it's kind of like a dick move.
That's special interest.
That's
groups
the argument
off
for why the value rises against the dollar over time. But then you go back to this idea of gambling, and it's like, okay, so like a couple weeks ago, like a month ago, we'll say, Bitcoin was worth $65,000. Like I said earlier, it ran from $3,800 roughly a year roughly ago to $65,000. So people who
went from $3,800 to
$65,000 in a year
per coin,
and now in the last month alone, it dropped back down to $30,000 just in the last week or two.
But still, it went from $3,800 to $30,000.
Hey, that's great for the people. That's great for the people who were smart enough to buy it.
There's poker players, online poker players.
But it really sucked for people who were like, "All right, I'm getting in right here at the top,"
and they lost $30K per
and then
coin.
lost
they
50%.
lost $30K if they sold.
If they sold,
right?
But you got to hold fast,
hold on.
right?
You got to have these diamond hands.
So if you were asking like you're saying like, "Oh man, this shit's too complex for me to get into." No, it's not. Like it's getting easier every day. Like there was a public offering. I don't think it was an IPO actually. But it went on the stock market. Coinbase is the most easy way for people. Like you log in, you give them some basic, like you take a picture on your phone of your driver's license. They know who you are, and then you can instantly like connect your shit to your bank to the account, and you're buying it in a heartbeat. You're like
what, Bitcoin or trading?
All of the above. You can trade. You can
start trading on your phone.
Yeah, absolutely. But one of the lessons,
dangerous?
It can. It's absolutely dangerous. It's addictive, but it's gambling in a sense. But
maybe for you guys listening, set up like a separate bank account, just your gambling.
Yeah. Don't put your rent money.
Unquote,
do not put your rent money.
Here's
in
what you do: is you only invest money that you could literally take and set it on fire and it not destroy your life.
So let me
right. So don't go out
like
there
gambling.
Just like gambling. But the thing is that if you play your cards right and just are consistent about it, like if you just put $25, $50 a week, automatically pulling out of your bank account, and just buy Bitcoin, just don't even think about it. Over time, 10 years from now, you're going to be so fucking happy that you did that because you're going to have a ridiculous amount of money. Bitcoin's going to hit $500,000 a coin someday. It's not because Bitcoin is going to become so valuable that's $500,000. It's because the U.S. dollar is going to go through hyperinflation. And it's going to be ridiculous. We're already seeing it with the price of lumber, the price of gas, and the price of meat. If you've seen like week over week, the price of meat at a grocery store is starting to skyrocket.
Right.
The price of gas is starting to skyrocket. Lumber is skyrocketing.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of other commodities that are exploding as well. And that's why Bitcoin will eventually be worth $500,000, eventually worth $1 million per coin. And guess what? You don't have to have a whole coin.